7 T's to combat stress and anxiety because we're increasingly living in turbulent times. So, cases of anxiety and depression are growing each day. We know that physical activity, meditation, better sleep, all of this will help. But what we eat and what we drink is also fundamental and influences our stress and anxiety. So, diet has a huge impact on our mental health. The consumption of fermented foods can reduce stress, and there is also a close relationship between our brain and our gut and our microbiota, the bacteria living in our digestive tract. That's the gut-brain axis. All of this is already well documented, but today we're not going to talk about food, but about teas that can also influence this gut-brain axis. What are the 7 best teas to reduce anxiety, sleep better, which you can easily incorporate into your daily routine to feel more at peace with yourself? Our 7th tea, which you might have guessed would be on this list, is none other than chamomile tea. Chamomile tea has been used for thousands of years for its calming and relaxing effects. In ancient Egypt, it was used to improve skin and was even part of the mummification process. Today, about 1 million cups of chamomile tea are consumed daily for its calming and sedative effects. Chamomile tea binds to GABA receptors, the same ones that interact with benzodiazepines like Rivotril and alprazolam. The tea binds to these receptors but has fewer side effects than benzodiazepines such as memory loss. So flavonoids and apigenin in chamomile tea bind to GABA receptors, enhancing this neurotransmitter's action. GABA, among other functions, inhibits brain activity, aiding sleep. Chamomile also affects serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine. It helps with menstrual cramps, diabetes, inflammation, and may slow osteoporosis. You can drink bagged tea, no problem, just don't add sugar. Why can't children and babies drink it? Chamomile tea can cause botulism in infants, similar to honey. That's why very young children shouldn't consume honey. So, our first tea is chamomile tea. The 6th tea is linden, used since ancient Greece as a symbol of vitality and harmony. Linden is rich in quercetin, offering pain relief, anti-inflammatory effects, vasodilation, antioxidant benefits, and sedative, calming, and anti-anxiety properties. Caution! Linden tea, due to quercetin's vasodilating effect, can lower blood pressure. If you're on blood pressure meds, drinking linden tea might cause a sharp drop in pressure, so be careful in these cases. The 5th tea is lemon balm, scientifically known as Melissa officinalis. Many call it Melissa too, a historic medicinal herb used since 80 BC. In the 15th and 16th centuries, Paracelsus, a Swiss doctor, found Melissa effective for nervous system issues. Melissa improves memory. It has sedative and calming effects, helping with sleep, reducing mental arousal, anxiety, and stress. The effect is dose dependent. The more lemon balm you take, the stronger the calming effect. The 4th tea is valerian, which many people have also heard of. Folks, tell me in the chat or comments, what's your go-to tea for reducing anxiety? What tea do you, watching now, drink when you're feeling nervous or stressed? Which tea works best for you? Let me know in the chat or comments, and also share where in Brazil or the world you're watching from. As I was saying, valerian tea has therapeutic properties described by Hippocrates and Galen long ago. But be careful with valerian doses, as high amounts can harm your liver. Similarly, pregnant and nursing women should also avoid it. Valerian acts like chamomile, increasing GABA by inhibiting the enzyme that destroys it. Our 3rd tea is lemongrass, rich in chlorogenic acid with anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Lemongrass tea is diuretic, reduces swelling and anxiety, lowers cholesterol, and fights microbes, especially fungi and bacteria. So lemongrass tea is also an excellent choice if you want to reduce anxiety. Our 2nd tea is also quite well known. But folks, I want you to like this video, because when you like this video, when you give it a thumbs up, it helps others access this content too. You'll help others treat their anxiety, treat stress, insomnia naturally with minimal side effects using strategies accessible to everyone. Tea is often an affordable option that can significantly improve people's mental health without breaking the bank. So I'm counting on you to help spread this message. Our second tea, folks, is passion flower, known for reducing anxiety. The calming effect is stronger in the flowers and leaves than the fruit, so the tea should be made from these parts. Passion fruit affects GABA and dopamine levels, but may cause mental slowdown. Be cautious if drinking this tea before driving or tasks requiring focus. And our first tea, which many of you like, is fennel tea. So fennel tea reduces anxiety, it helps treat muscle tension, improves digestion, reduces flatulence, which is gas, regulates appetite, and can even increase milk production in nursing mothers. Folks, I've got 3 other teas that can also help with your anxiety. If you want to know these 3 teas, write in the chat or comments saying you want the bonus, okay? These teas will also help control anxiety. They're also very accessible. So if you're interested, write in the chat or in the comments and I'll share the bonus, but only if someone wants it. If no one wants the bonus, I won't mention it. I'll share the bonus. What are the other teas that can help? Mint tea, okay? It's a good option too. Clove tea, excellent choice. And green tea is also good. Now about green tea, what's the issue? It has caffeine, so it might cause anxiety in some people due to the caffeine. This varies from person to person. Some are more sensitive, others less so. I, Dr. João, personally, I'm more sensitive to caffeine. I don't like it much. Now, some people don't mind it as much. So green tea is an option if caffeine doesn't affect you like it does me, okay? Those are the 3 bonus teas. I'll repeat the 7 I mentioned earlier. First, chamomile, linden, lemon balm, valerian, lemongrass, passion fruit, fennel, mint, green tea, and clove tea. These are your options. If you have anxiety, if you're very stressed, if you can't sleep, there are things, strategies, habits you can implement in your daily life that will help you better control your stress and better manage your anxiety. In my book, The Longevity Code, there's a chapter on controlling stress without doctors, meds, or tests, using natural strategies that won't require any investment or buying anything at all, that will depend solely and exclusively of your desire to improve. So if you want to learn ways to control anxiety naturally, and as a bonus, learn ways to manage blood pressure, diabetes, cholesterol, learn how to prevent heart attacks, strokes, and cancer, discover how you can have better health, more energy, more vitality, and improved quality of life, click here now on the first link in the description or on the pinned comment to get your longevity code for just $29.90 in digital format. It's a digital book, folks, not a physical one, okay? So click now on the first link in the description or on the pinned comment to get your longevity code and learn once and for all how to control your anxiety naturally, effectively, and in a way that doesn't necessarily require medication, all right? So click now on the first link in the description or pinned comments. So what did you think of this video about the best teas for anxiety? If you haven't shared this video yet, please do. If you don't want to share it with a WhatsApp group, at least share it with one person. I'm sure you know someone who's really stressed out or nervous or very anxious. So share this video with them at least. And if you don't want to share it with anyone, at least interact with me here. Like comment or give feedback, because when you interact with the video, YouTube sees the content as relevant and shows it to more people. So if you don't want to share directly with someone you know who's nervous or anxious, at least like this video or leave a comment, because YouTube will do the work of getting this video to an anxious person. Okay? I'm counting on you.